All right, so we're back at the house right now. I'm going to have a quick meal. This was actually prepared prior. I try to do that as much as possible because if not, I'll open up the fridge and be like, what am I eating today? So I try to prep my meals as much as possible beforehand. 2 whole eggs, some egg whites, some veggies, nothing intense there. And then these coconut wraps. Girl, let me fill you in. Amazon. Coconut wraps. Super, super thin. Each coconut wrap is 70 calories, 6 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat. So I do this with, yes, we do have that much Professor Nuts in here. Professor Nuts. This peanut butter is life. It has 28 calories per serving, and each serving is 2 tablespoons. 0 fat, 0 carbs. It is delicious. So that's what I put in this bad boy. I'm doing a whole separate video on all the supplements that I take, but we have some Core Ease, which is basically, it helps regulate your cortisol levels. I have Heart Plus, Liver Plus, which just helps with heart function and liver function. I have digestive enzymes. I have fish oils. I have things to help with your estrogen levels because my estrogen levels are high. And the reason I'm waiting to make this video is because I'm waiting to hear back from my test results, my blood work that I got done last week. And they're doing a very comprehensive lab workup. So I want to get those results back before I tell everyone all of the supplements that I've been taking, because I'm trying to bring my estrogen down and my testosterone up because I basically have no testosterone in my body. Hopefully now it's better. I do feel a lot better the past month than I have been in the last few months with my test level being low. You're just really lethargic. You're tired all the time. It's hard to lose weight. You have like no sex drive. My poor Brad. But anyways, I have like 20 minutes to scarf down some food and shower. And then I have calls for 2 hours with my clients and we'll go over some of that. For those that are wondering, I am a child. I cannot swallow pills. So having these many pills with each one of my meals, I literally have to put food in my mouth and I'm like a little dog. I'm not chewing the pill. I'm just tricking my mind and thinking it's food. Ta-da! So sad. Brad can literally grab a handful of pills and take a sip of water and they're down the hatch. Not me. I feel like I'm gonna choke and die.
We have a friend, okay? We have a friend. Okay. Oh, pretty girl.
All right.
See, people, when you say, oh, you found another dog, just keep it. This is what my life is like, okay? I can't just keep another dog, Francis. Down. All right, to your beds. Let's go. The favorite baby. Okay, calm down. You can't be breathing that hard.
Hello, my dear. How are you? Good. How was your week? I guess it's only Tuesday. How was your weekend? Oh, really? God, it's so much nicer in Ohio. Well, if it's something that A, you're not really great at or have absolutely no fucking interest in learning how to do, get someone to do it for you and see it as just an investment in your company. For example, I hate video editing. I hate vlogging. Like, I feel like a dick when I vlog. So I have a videographer. And that sounds very LA-ish of me, like, oh, my videographer, but I legitimately don't like doing it. I don't like editing. My time is valuable. I can be on calls with clients as opposed to editing a video. Just had 2 phone calls back to back. Usually I don't train till about 1. The car is speeding down my street. I don't train till about 1 usually. But we are training with Erin and her boyfriend Paul, so we said noon. But before I get to the gym, it's like 10:30 right now. I have to stop by 2, maybe 3 places. I have a friend of mine, Christina, who's in the military, and I'm waiting to hear back. She's either stationed right now in Afghanistan or Germany. And I want to send her a care package, but I want it to be a really fun care package. I'm thinking, I'm gonna start with a good book. I think you need to decompress after being out in the field all day. So a good book. I'm gonna send her tampons, but there's a story behind that. And I'm gonna buy her a vibrator. You're welcome. So we're going to a sex shop. Hopefully they'll let us film there. If not, we'll just hide the camera. But I just wanted to put together a little care package to make her laugh. So we're gonna do that and then go train and then film some content for Professor Nuts. And then we're gonna go to the shelter and go look at these huskies that I'm trying to get out and placed with a husky rescue in, I think they're in Malibu, I think. So that's our day. That's a day in the life of. There's really nothing exciting unless I plan something ahead of time for you guys. Most of my days are like this, where I do my fasted cardio, I take calls during the day, I train midday, and I take more calls at night. Usually I have more calls from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Having a little protein and fiber and chia seed. That's what's in here, chia seed. Loves being a part of a team, then goodbye, Randy's Donuts. This is gonna sound really terrible. I have never had Randy's Donuts, ever. I'm a DK's Donuts type of girl. I support my DK's Donuts, but Randy's, I've never had it, and I'll tell you why. I just refuse to stand in that fucking crazy line. There is literally, I've never seen less than 20 people waiting in line for a donut. I just can't do it. I can't get myself to stand in line for a donut. I try to be nice when I'm merging. I try not to cut people off. Okay, so this is the list I'm sending her for the tampons I'm putting in her box. 11 reasons or 11 things that you can do with tampons. Stop those annoying nosebleeds. She may get a nosebleed, who knows? Earplugs. Very effective when you're out in Afghanistan. This is terrible. Pretend they are sticks of dynamites for the kids. Mop up a small spill. Very effective for dabbing away tears. This fucking list is terrible. By the way, before you all start fucking ripping me a new asshole for this list, one of my friends who was in the army, who was stationed down in Afghanistan, sent me this list and said, attach this to the box of tampons. So this is what I'm doing. Plug holes in a boat. I don't foresee her being in a boat in Afghanistan, but you know, who knows? Creative dangly earrings, a Christmas ornament. I think she'll be back before Christmas, but I thought this list was funny, so I'm gonna attach this to the tampons, where we are waiting for A Touch of Romance to open, which is a sex shop, an adult shop. Once they open, we'll go in there, get her a little pocket rocket to keep her happy for a few months. I'm lying, I'm not getting Christina anything, it's just for me. So I was hoping that they would check the package that I sent. I know they do it for people who are in boot camp. They usually open up boxes that they get sent, so I'm hoping that someone opens this box before it gets to Christina, just to embarrass her. 3 speeds, USB rechargeable, and waterproof. I think this might be the one. So we're at Barnes & Noble. I'm gonna literally run in there. I know exactly the book I wanna get her. It's one of my favorite books. It's called The Untethered Soul. If you haven't read it, pick it up. I'll put the link below, but it's one of my favorite books, and it just helps with your mindset. You know, just from messaging her or constantly DMing on Instagram, the best thing that you can do is keep your mind sharp and keep your mindset right when you're especially overseas and under constant stress, and that's what she's feeling. I feel like this would be a nice read for her. So we're gonna go in there and get that, and then we're gonna go over to Petals and Wax, which has a ton of like trinkets and gag joke stuff. This book is amazing. Some of you may not follow me on Instagram, but this book is an eye-opener, especially obviously women. If you've been on birth control for a long period of time or thinking about starting birth control, pick up this book. It is mind-blowing. I actually cried reading this because I was so fucking pissed. So I was only going in for one book and it just didn't happen. When I was checking out, they recommended Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes, and I'm already a Grey's Anatomy junkie, so why not? All right, off to Petals and Wax we go. Here I'm getting a journal and some hand sanitizer and then some gum, because they have funny gum like, hey, your breath smells like shit gum. I love this store. Like, if you ever get a gift from me, there's probably something from this store. They do have books, they have journals, they have all sorts of like funny sayings. I bought this for my mother-in-law. We'll get the journal and the hand sanitizer.
This is going out to the world that you're shopping at Petals and Wax. It better be.
Yep. I promise it'll go out to the world. This is one of my favorite stores to get fun, thoughtful gifts. So
And not normal things.
yeah, exactly. I'm actually looking for the hand sanitizer that you guys have, the funny hand sanitizer.
Well, I don't know if we have a couple
We have a
left.
couple.
Okay.
These ones, oops, I sharded myself.
Wait a
Yay.
minute.
Do we have the
very fake tampon flasks. So when you go to an event, you put it in your bag. Wait a minute, but we don't want to be sexist.
Oh, what do we have?
We have for the men the smartphone flask.
Guys.
This is a no-brainer. And wait a minute.
So
when you go to a party, we just got in bong pong. And, wait a minute, the ultimate stoner sleep kit. Wait a minute, but to go with this, we also have dope on a rope. Okay, and then we have, excuse me, sir, wash your nuts.
Wash your nuts. What is that?
Soap. Then, if you are lonely... Oh, okay.
Oh, but if you are lonely, here, what do we got? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, my name is Stephanie.
Hi, my name is Stephanie.
Oh, no.
All right, wait a minute.
Well, guys, this is the South LA Animal Shelter. There is around 400 dogs here. Today we're pulling out to just assess 2 Huskies. They're both a year old. They came in together. They've been available now for 2 days, but I contacted a rescue that only deals with Huskies.
Hi, you're just a little. Oh, you're just a little baby.
Oh, you're available now. And this is the problem. If you can even hear me. They're going to want that dog because he's aggressive, because they're going to use him as a guard dog.
Oh, you want to go to the grooming room?
Yeah? Hey guys, so you guys remember Darla? That just happened recently. This is the reason that I got Darla. This is Jenny. And I met her when we were trying to rescue another dog, Rock, was it? Rock got rescued out. I saw that. So Jenny runs a page called Operation Freedom Walk where she posts the dogs and how they're interacting outside of their kennel, because dogs can be very different when they're enclosed and there's a fence. You don't get to see their personality. So she spends her days when she's not at work, she's here and she volunteers and she videos the dogs. So I should probably unfollow you now because she is the reason that I'm probably gonna start a rescue. But we came across this little guy. He had a friend that he came in with that was also a year old, but he was bigger. And so he got adopted out today. So we're here today because I'm gonna brush him out a little bit and I'm gonna send a video of this little guy so that we can get him hopefully into the rescue. When people come in to adopt certain breeds, they have no idea about that breed. Huskies, English Bulldogs, they're all really high maintenance breeds. With Huskies, they're just really high energy. And if you're not running your dog every single day, you may come home to a disaster. You may come home to a completely, it looked like World War III broke out in your house, and it's just because there's one Husky in there that has a lot of energy. Jenny, how long have you been doing this?
About almost 2 years.
2 years. God bless her heart. I was telling her right before we pulled this guy out that I went through the orientation process. Oh, that's a good boy. I went through the orientation process, and I was here for 1 day. And I wanted to physically assault everyone that came in here. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just do it from the outside and make a friend on the inside that can help me pull some of these dogs. Just yesterday alone, they were closed, but I came by to see if I can see this guy. And there was a lady that was surrendering this tiny little dog because it peed in her house. And the guy asked her, well, do you take it out on walks? That's a good baby boy. And she goes, no, she responded with a smart ass remark about how she has a cane. Does it look like she can walk? Well, then why the fuck did you get a dog? Why did you get a dog if you can't physically walk the dog and you live in an apartment? Where do you expect this dog to go? Yep. To go walk itself and come back? So we're gonna make a fur coat out of this dog's, it's actually looking a lot better. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, you're okay, buddy. Did anyone ever brush you? You're so cute.
His best buddy was adopted out today and he was left behind. He's already neutered and ready for his forever home. He's Oh, he tried to play with the ball today. He didn't play with the ball yesterday.
I'm in the shadow. Pull him in here closer. What goes into taking a good picture of a dog, right? Oh, yes, Bobo!
Good boy.
Okay, sit.
Look at this. It's right to the face. He like doesn't even see it coming.
Sit.